Good evening, family. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia anabel-santos, la diosa dominicana, la santera. Welcome to episode 255, Going Along to Get Along. When I was in undergrad, I was taking a studies course. And the professor wrote that on the board and asked us to think about what it meant, the concept of going along to get along. And one of the things that I knew then and that I know now is that going along was about going along with the status quo, doing what everyone else did, not stepping outside of the box, not being different, being carbon copies of everyone else. Going along to get along was about not making any waves, and really felt like it was about following someone else's lead. And so today, this is a short podcast because I want to do some journal writing on it and I want to have some conversations about it. I want to really think about the ways that I've gone along, right? How have I went along with something so I could get along with this group? I'm thinking about this idea of being accepted and being liked, and how that seems to be the driving force behind a lot of our goals or visions or ideas, that some of us are trying to create things because we're waiting for the validation of others. We want to fit in with others so desperately. And so this going along to get along concept is a little uncomfortable for me, because I know that when I was younger, there was a time where I didn't give a fuck about what anybody thought. I did me. I was me. I dressed the way I wanted to dress. I wasn't trying to be a carbon copy of anyone. And then there was a shift, right? You needed to speak a certain way. I didn't know vocabulary like code switch. I knew that, around my people, I was ghetto. Around my family, I was loud. Around white people, I was softer, less abrasive, so they wouldn't fear me as much, And then it got to a point where I stopped that completely, where I made a decision that I was just going to be me in every scenario. There was even a point where I censored myself from even cursing. And I love to curse, actually. It's not a thing that makes me feel uncomfortable at all. It's so natural for me. It just rolls off the tongue. And so there was a time where I even stopped myself from being freely me. And that shit doesn't feel good. So going on to get along, let's do some light meditation on that and see what that means for you, right? Let's take some deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing normally. What does it mean to you going along to get along? How have you gone along with something to get along with a larger group or to get along with the group? Who is this group? Why does their opinion matter so much? You can pause this meditation at any moment to write, to journal, to affirm. Going along to get along to me means how it feels to go along. The truest version of me is someone who lives life. How? The truest version of me lives life and when you're ready, only when you're ready, come out of meditation. The version of me that I was seeing was someone fucking free to wear my hair the way I want to wear it, to speak the way I want to speak, to dress the way I want to dress, to surround myself by who I want to surround myself by, to no longer worry about making people comfortable. I'm not here for that. To not censor myself. If I have something to say it. Of course, I want to say it respectfully and lovingly, but going along to get along is not something I want to walk with. It's weak. It's tired. I'm not a follower. I am a leader, you know? And so for me, that concept of going along, I'm not that submissive young little girl anymore, right? That felt that she needed to play by certain rules. I'm making my own rules. And so I wish that for you. My loves, that's it. That's all I wanted to say about that today. My intention for this evening is to rest. And I'm wishing you a beautiful evening, yo. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.